Hi Rachel, hi Margot, how are you both today?
Well, thanks, Lauren.
So today, Margot, the purpose of our consultation or session is to measure you for a compression garment. While you're both situated on Thursday Island, I'm based here down in Cairns. So first things first, we'll start by positioning our patient usually on a measuring board. Now I'm aware you don't have a measuring board up on Thursday Island, so we're going to improvise with an overbed table and some extra tape measures. So Margot, we want to be seated and positioned on the board with the arm abducted or positioned horizontally out to the side with the palm facing down. So we also now want to run our tape measure along the edge of the table. What we're actually going to do now is marking the arms. The first one first is at the metacarpal phalangeal joints, so just at the midpoint. So if you want to go ahead and mark those measures.
On both sides, Lauren?
If you can, that would be great.
Perfect.
And now we can actually get to the process of measuring. So we don't want any tension to be applied to the tape. And obviously we want to be recording the measures as you go.
Just going to put your hand up there. Back down. Okay. So we've got 21 for that one. Next one. Just rest it back down. It's 18. That's 22.5. And 29. 34. And then the last one we've got here is 43.
Perfect. So what we'll do now, obviously through the educational package that we have produced, we'll now choose a compression garment that is suitable. Obviously you don't have the supply there on Thursday Island, but what I'll do is I'll show you some tips for getting compression garments on and off. The easiest method is a pull-on method. So we try and avoid keeping this garment in a single layer. We don't want to gather it as we would normal stockings or socks, simply because it makes it harder to get on and off. What I'll do is I'll pop this garment on. Often I find it easiest to fold it to halfway and then pulling it up the arm. And then you also know when the elbow is in the correct position. Obviously for demonstration purposes I've got my shirt on over the top here, but that's when we can now use our gloves to smooth any of the creases and bumps. So we also want to avoid, once the garment's on, folding the garment at the top or the bottom. Basically, folding the garment over increases the pressure, causing a bit of a tourniquet. Usually, Margot, before you put your garment on, we want to apply some moisturiser to keep our skin healthy, but we also want to make sure that it's absorbed before putting our garment on. Obviously, I've put the garment on really quickly, but when your garment arrives, we don't want you to rush. We want you to take the time to get the garment fitting well. The other simple thing to remember is when you are getting the garment on and off, pulling the stocking from the top down as far as you can, almost like peeling a banana, so peeling it over itself. So now looking at different aids and equipment available, we pop the arm in the easy slide. And then, as you can see, the parachute material makes it much easier to slide up the arm. And again, making sure there's no wrinkles or folds. This is a rather long easy slide, and patients at home can then use a door handle, a family member, or even their foot to pull the easy slide out, and their compression with some mild readjusting, often with their rubber glove, the garment is in place. So the other equipment that we have here today is an easy as. So we thread the garment over the top of the frame, pushing it down as we go. So I've found where the elbow marks are, and the patient popping their arm in. Once the arm is in and in position, we can push the easy as up the limb. Again, then the patient can use their rubber gloves to adjust to make sure that it's in 100% right position and comfortable, ready for them to go during their day.